It's live.
Oh,
Now it's live. So yeah, I don't know what to say.
hi.
Hi people. So this is our Gemina live show where we're going to discuss obviously Gemina by Amie Kaufman and Kristoff, which is the
Woo.
second installment in the Illuminate files. And we are, well, Kevin, Ilse, and Jen's not here. We don't know why, but hopefully she'll
She
be
could just
here.
pop in,
And,
unexpectedly.
yeah, at any time. So we're going to discuss Gemini right now. So first we're going to do like general thoughts, and then we're going to go into like very specific ones. So Kevin, what did you rate it? What did you think about it?
Well, I give it 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was absolutely amazing. It was just as good, if not better, than the first one. I don't know which one I prefer. Like they're just so, so good. And this book just ruined me, like ruined me. It gave me so many different emotions. It made me laugh, it made me cry, it made me just so happy, it made me like a bit creeped out. Um, and then like it just gave me so much trust issues. I've never had such a trusting relationship with a book. I was just like, is this happening or not? Are you gonna lie to me or are you actually telling the truth? And it messed with my emotions, and I don't know if I'm okay with that, but we will see in book three if they do it again.
My overall thoughts were I really, really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. And I don't know if it's my fave out of like the two books right now because I feel like my reading experiences with both are so different, and the stories are just like, since we are following new characters,
Yeah,
they're just so different from each other. So but don't get me wrong, I love the book, but I think that my fave still Illuminate most. But like I said, it's just two completely different book experiences, like
yeah,
reading experiences. So I think at the same time feel like I love them equally or as much together. I don't know, but it's weird to describe it, but I think you might get it. I don't know, hopefully. But
yeah,
I really enjoyed Gemina. I did not know what to expect at all. Like I remember reading it and I was very confused at the very beginning because we were just being like thrown names out of like, and we had like this name and this name. I'm like, wait, who are the main characters here? Like I don't know what's happening. Like, well, who is who? And then as the story progressed, like you start getting like the idea and everything just starts coming up together. And then I really, really enjoyed like, I mean, like you said, like you had like how you were just how they made you think that it was gonna go this way, but then it just went completely the other
yeah.
different way, and then you're just like, wait, what is happening? And I remember I was on the phone with my boyfriend, and I was like, "Oh my god, no, no, what is happening?" He's like, "Chill, like it's nothing's happening," and I'm like, "No, you don't understand. It's the book," and he's just like, "Ilsa, come down, like it's okay." Um, but yeah, like it's not as if like it gave me trust issues. I just didn't know what was real and what was not. Like I was just like, okay, so this happened, but then this happened. So what is gonna happen now? Like it was just completely different from what I expected. And then at some point, I was like, this is like the Flash. Like literally, if people watch the Flash and you read it, you'll understand. If you're caught up with the season, current season, you understand why. But it was just like I was like mind blown like this, and I feel that that's why when they were explaining what Gemina was, I was like, it makes sense. Like, yeah, that's why it was weird at some point. But yeah, we can discuss it later. But overall, I really enjoyed it and I really loved it, and I'm really excited for the third book. I don't know what's gonna happen in the third book. Hopefully we'll see like the characters from Illumine and Gemina together finally, because we see some cameos from the previous characters. So I'm really hoping that we get to see them like together in action.
Yeah,
like it's like a reunion type of thing, and I'm just really really excited for the third book. But it's still, I'm really scared also because I'm like you said, like there's trust issues, there are things that you're just not expecting, and I don't even know what's gonna happen in the
Like
third book.
I have no idea like what is gonna even happen. Like stuff happened in Gemini that I just like I never thought was gonna happen. So like I have literally no idea what's going to happen in the third one.
Yeah, I just don't. Either way, I really enjoyed it, and I really loved all the characters. Now I guess now we can go into like deeper discussions if you want.
Spoilers.
Yeah, so if you have not read Gemini or Illuminate, you should all go read that. And I've also heard that the audiobooks are really good, and I actually next year might give them a chance to like reread them, but I'm not yet sure when that will be, but I really want to read the to listen to the audiobooks because people have been raving about the audiobooks, and I feel it's gonna be really 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 fun since the book is done in, like in a different
Yeah.
way than usually. So I'm really excited to see how the audiobooks are going to play out. But yeah, either way, read those books. They're amazing. So yeah, now we're going to go into spoilers. And yeah, so I don't know what you want to talk about first. Do you want to talk about the like your characters or the big twist at the end, or do you want to leave that to the finale?
I don't know where to start. We always start with characters, so I assume we should just go by tradition and go by character.
Okay, characters. What do you think about characters?
I can't remember their names. uh,
Nicholas and
uh-huh.
Hannah.
Okay,
Hannah, Ella, Jackson.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Right. We'll start with Hannah. I thought Hannah like was. She's just so badass, and like the fact that she was like, what's like is it kung fu or something that she like learned by her father or something, and like she's doing her little sketches and everything with it. Oh, I really really loved her, and like just I don't even know where I'm
You
going with
know who
this.
she reminded me of though? Like when she was like what there was the blah blah blah. There was this conversation between Jackson and Hannah at the beginning of the book where they were gonna get together and they were like, like she was like gonna like, be dressed up. She ordered something like, to get all dressy for Jackson and everything. It reminded me so much of Selena's attitude for
Yeah, yeah,
some weird reason, and I feel like that's why I loved her from the very beginning.
yeah,
Like it was literally like Selena for me, like when she like the Throne of Glass, when she was explaining like how she was this assassin and everything, but she also like there's this really girly side from her. So I really really enjoy Hannah because it reminded me so much of Selena, and especially like being so badass and being so brave and like even the circumstances that she was in, like it was if I was in her position, I would have been scared as fuck. So she was really like badass, especially knowing about her father, and I was just like, I would have been bawling my eyes and
yeah,
just, like crawling into a hole or something. But she really took it well, and I really, really, really enjoyed Hannah, like overall. Like, and I feel like you see her grow a lot, or like to take a lot of I mean, she took a lot of responsibility and a lot of on her shoulders, but I think she had like a really nice character. I don't know if she had like a lot of character development, but I feel like the choices that she had to make made her stronger and made her character just develop very well. So I just really loved Hannah on that point. And I really enjoy Mary Lou's sketches and drawings.
oh my
Oh
god, they're
my god.
they're
Those are
so good.
so, yeah. And I think it gave Hannah a lot more personality too. So I
Yeah,
really enjoyed that.
definitely, especially like when it comes to the end where like she drops the notebook and then
Oh,
yeah, we'll get into it later, but it's just like the fact that because of her drawings in the notebook, it just gave more to her character and that kind of stuff.
yeah.
That notebook's important. Um, yeah, I definitely agree with you. Like with thinking that she was like Selena or Aylin or whatever. And like I definitely feel like with like the badassness, that's when she was like really really badass. I was getting like that kind of vibe from her. I think, and exactly like you said, that's why I liked her so much. Is that kind of stuff. And yeah, I really, really, really loved her, and I just like mourned for her when her father died. I was just like, oh my God,
I
what?
don't know. I remember when they invaded and then they said that they shot him and he was dead. I was like, that happened
Like
so fast. Like
he
what the
died
I was like,
straight away.
yeah, like it was just like what the like literally I remember going to Orlando, he died. Like what? And he was like, who died? I'm just like, he died, like just on the spot, he died. And I
Like
was just like, okay, he
we
died.
didn't even get like a chance for him to like try say something. He's just like, who's the leader of the ship? Me, bang.
Exactly, which was shocking.
But then
I was
like when they
just
were like, now who's the leader of this ship? And they're like, and then they all understood, and I was just like, yeah, he doesn't speak.
oh well,
Oh,
yeah. It was just really sad. Like it was so fast. Um, what did you think about? Was it Nicholas or Nicholas? Nick. Well, let's
I
call
think
him Nick.
yeah, I just
Nick.
called him
Let's call
Nick.
him Nick. I love their names
Oh,
because I just love like the Russian or Serbian thing going on. I just love them, but we can call him Nick. Never mind.
Nick was Bay.
Oh my god.
Nick was Bay.
Oh my god. I remember so I was gonna call when Selena. When Hannah was contacting him and about about this drug thing. I was like, and he was like, "Oh, so we're gonna have this moment, blah blah blah," and I'm just like, "Oh my god, I love him already!" Like he's just so obnoxious and pretentious and witty, and I'm just like, "Oh yes, I'm gonna fall in love with him."
Yep.
And then we have Jackson, who is like the opposite of him.
Yeah.
But with Jackson, I mean, I liked Jackson at the beginning, obviously not towards the end, but I really like Jackson because they're just complete opposites, and I just loved how Hannah loved pushing his buttons, like, oh, I'm gonna be wearing this, and he's like, Hannah, stop it, your dad's gonna be there, Hannah, type of thing. But
Yeah.
I just really enjoy like little conversations on the little chat rooms that they had. So I don't know, it was really nice. But Nicholas was just like, oh my god,
It's just the fact he had like tattoos and like, he was just so ultimate Bay.
yeah, oh my god, I don't know what to say. Like
We're
he's just
discussing.
he's just everything I want in a character, or at least in a male character. And I just really, really enjoyed him. Like when he was talking, I mean, it could have been with Hannah or with like Ella
Yeah.
or whatever, but I just really like his presence. Like even it wasn't even his presence. I mean, just when he was talking, I just felt really good, especially when he was talking with Ella, like their private chats. Oh my god, I died when when Ella was changing his
Oh my
nickname
God,
on
his
the
name.
chat. Oh my god, he's like, really, and then like dot dot
And then he
dot.
just like, Ella.
Yeah,
She's like, sorry. And then she changed to something else.
yeah, I just loved him. And then Ella, I loved Ella too. Like
Oh, I loved her too.
I feel like her, even though her character really couldn't do much because of her condition,
Yeah.
I feel like she did so much
Yeah, she's a,
towards everything that happened on the plot.
yeah.
And I mean, she obviously played a huge part of it because she was like a hacker and a computer geek and whatnot. But
Yeah.
it just gave like the team a very nice dynamic, and I really, really enjoyed her. Um, what did you think about what was his name? Falk,
Oh,
Captain Falk.
oh,
I don't know.
the like head main bad guy.
Yeah.
I just thought he was a dickhead. So
I felt like he was a dickhead, but I remember. But then they were start talking about like these code names for like the crew that he had going on. I'm like, who are these people? Like, what the fuck? And then I read the names like when they had the pictures. I'm like, oh, those
oh,
people.
I love the fact we had the pictures, and you could
I
like
love
you could
how
go
we
and
got
look and be like, oh, you died.
exactly. I love how in every like there
Yeah,
was always like a what's it called, an update on like who was
yeah,
dead
who just
already or
died? Yeah,
who was missing. But I really, really, I mean, I think I enjoyed Falk because he reminded me of a villain, but I cannot remember which villain, but I remember he reminded me of someone. Like I think it was from a TV show, but I don't remember which TV show. He reminds me of that character, and I was just like, he is a dickhead. Like, oh my god. And then I also love how even some of the cruise ship, even though they were not like the main characters or anything, they were like, what's it called? I don't know how you call them. They still had some personality. Like, you know what I mean? Like they weren't just side characters. They were just not put into just the plot would just go by. And I just love that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoyed that. But some of them died really fast too.
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Yeah. What else about characters? Who else was in it? Well, Katie and
Yeah, but I still just feel the same way about them how I did like from Illuminae.
Wow, how is that? I don't remember how I felt.
I remember I loved Ezra the same probably way as I love Nick, but I think I like Nick more.
I think I love Nick more because I feel like Nick has more wittiness and obnoxiously. I don't know. Like the thing is just his presence.
Yeah,
But yeah, I love him.
And then I loved Katie. Like I just thought she was funny and stuff.
Katie, I was so happy when Katie said that we should bring Aiden back.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh my god, it's coming. It's coming. It's like, but I loved how she's like, Commander, can I speak to you in private?
Yeah, I love it. She's just like, there's still a bit of Aiden alive, and the commander's just like, what?
Yeah, and then he's like, don't do it. I'm sorry, but I have to do it. And it's like, hello, Commander. And I'm like, Aiden! I was so happy. I was so fucking happy when that happened. Oh my god, I have missed him so much. Even though he's a crazy in artificial intelligence, but yeah. I really, really enjoyed him. I loved him, and I also love how he interacted with the rest of the crew, like with Hannah and Nick and Ella, and I just really enjoyed that. It was really fun because it just gives such a different dynamic from what you already know how he interacted, like for example with Katie or with Ezra, and it was just so fun to watch the difference with other people.
Especially when he was like explaining it to them, and the report was like, "What?" Or like the pages where it was like he's having the same conversations with the two of them.
Yeah, that's because they were okay. Now we can go to the big part if you want, because that's when it starts. So one of the major things that I was so scared, obviously, was when the big turnover about when Nick died. Oh my god. I started to cry. And Orlando's like, are you fucking serious, Ilse? You're crying over a character.
I was crying as well. Like, so you're not the only one.
But the thing is, I was just but I was crying because I was angry at him. Like, I was just like, you stupid idiot. Like, why? Like, I understand why he did it. But it was just like, why would you go off your notebook or... like you die because of that. Like, are you serious right now? But
he was so cute though.
I know.
He was just like, leave it, and he was just like, I can't.
Yeah, I know. Like, it was nice, but I was just like, no, you're gonna die. And then the last few words. Oh my god, I was like,
I literally, like, at that point, legit thought he was dead. Like 100% he's dead. And I was devastated.
The thing is, because it didn't, until the very other plot twist that we did not see that coming, I was like, how is he gonna come back for this? Like, I don't see any reason for him to come back, like, or how, because there's fucking space. It's not like a fucking genie in a lamp, or like he could just drink a potion and like everything's gonna be fine. They are in freaking space. everything is just logic. Everything is just science. The science says that if you stop breathing, your heart stops, you're dead. So
Yeah.
how can that be? How can he? I was like, no, he's dead. Like, he's really dead. There's no aid in to fake his death. There's no aid, like nothing, like from the Illuminati. So I was like, shit, like he's dead. And I was just like, holy fuck, he's dead. And I was like, he's dead. No, no, no. And I just kept. At that point, I really, really loved Hannah a lot because even though she was devastated, she just kept going and
Yeah.
going to save like the rest of the people in the ship, and I just really loved that. But that was just like so fucking stupid. I was like, fucking Nick, you could have lived. But it was really sad though when you see the Notebook just in blood, and I was just like, this is horrible. It was really sad. Really sad. Because as you go reading, and then you see the
Yeah.
sketchbook,
It's
the
getting
blood,
bigger.
the
Bigger
blood
and
splatter,
bigger.
yeah, it's getting bigger, and then at the end, it's just like hands, and then
Yeah.
just like it was very well for me. Well, for me at least, it was very graphic, but okay, didn't mind it, but it was very graphic. What else did I
When
love?
but then after he died, and then we find out he's not dead. He's in another
Universe.
parallel universe, or whatever. When they were explaining that at first, I was literally like, I'm so confused right now. Until
I wasn't confused because of the reason that of
oh yeah,
the
because you watched
Flash.
the
Yeah,
Flash.
because I watched the Flash, and the Flash that had this thing called
Yeah,
Flashpoint, and it's basically the same thing. Like where he went back in time to change the timeline, and so he created a new timeline. So there's that, and but then there's also this thing called Earth 1, Earth 2. So let's just say that we are on Earth 1, and this Earth 2. Let's just say on the Earth 1, I'm a psychologist because I graduated as a psychologist, but on Earth 2, I'm a freaking doctor. I don't know, but I'm still the same person.
yeah,
That makes sense. So
yeah,
in this thing, or in this theory, Gemini is basically where we are in the same universe but completely different. Like they're kind of like opposites in a way. So in the first universe, Nick died. In the second universe, Hannah dies. But then, but at that point, they didn't explain how. I mean, they didn't get to the we were getting ready to read that the Nick from Parallel Universe 1 was the one that was in Parallel Universe B. So I was just like, so wait, what is going on? Are they gonna bring the dude from Parallel B? It's not gonna be the same thing. But then
yeah. That's what I thought we were doing, and I was just like, it's not the same Nick.
I know, I was like, it's not the same Nick. So I'm like, why do I get excited over this? But then I remember that Nick was in like a shuttle or something, and he hit his head really hard, and I'm like, why is your head like, I don't understand. That was the point where the Gemina theory had happened, and we didn't
Yeah,
see it. Well, at least I didn't see it coming, because the Gemina theory only is supposed to happen when something raptures the universe or the little thing, and that little thing was the one that changes, because the Nick that died in Parallel Universe A was the Nick from Parallel Universe B.
B.
Exactly. So it was really weird. That's when when they were telling Hannah that there were two people, that
Yeah.
the Nick is alive, and I'm like, how is he
Oh my
alive?
god, when that happened, I lost my shit. And there's like the two of you are replying back. I was like, what? And I was
Yeah.
just, oh my god.
And then when they explained that, I'm like, so that I remember exactly. I was in this fucking bed, and I was reading, and I was on the phone with my boyfriend, and I was like, he's alive. And we're not just like,
We were like
who?
Frankenstein.
How? Yeah, I know. I'm
He's
not even
alive.
joking. I was just like so freaking happy that he was alive. Like I cannot even. But then I was like, how the fuck is he gonna get back to Parallel Universe A? Like, what if he stays there? He's gonna die in that parallel. I mean, my head was all over the place at that point. But then they explained what she had to do, what he had to do, and then they brought Aiden into the equation. And it was just so fun watching. It's like, Hannah, you have 30 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes, 15 seconds. He's like, Aiden, you're not helping. 2 seconds. And I'm just like, it was just so funny. But then, and then that's just where you see like the difference. I mean, where they're explaining, what's it called? When they're explaining what's it called? I don't know how you explain it. When they have like the black page and then with the white lettering, and they have the white pages with the black letterings, that you have seen like different points of view. Like you see Hannah doing whatever Aiden's asking her to do to save the rest of the people, but then you see Nick doing the same thing, but on the opposite universe, so that they like come back together. And I just loved how they were all the same, but at the same time so different. Like, Hannah like talking, and then you see Nick being his witty ass self and stuff like that. So it was just really fun to see that. But then at the end, I was like, what if it doesn't work? What if he dies in the process? And what if he dies again? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It was really, really stressful. I was really stressed. Really stressed.
And then like he gets back and it's great. But then we think he dies again. And we think Hannah dies. And we think Ella dies.
Oh my god, that was no. That when that happened. Oh my god.
When Ella died, I was like, are you actually for real? And then I was just like, okay. I was like, it makes sense, okay, for Ella to die. I know it's sad, but like that could happen. That's okay. But then when the two of them died, I was like, no, you can't just kill everyone.
No, especially when we find out who he died, like why she dies when Ella dies. It's because fucking Jackson shoots at her. And I was like, where did he come from? Like, what the fuck? No, like, I don't understand. And it was just really annoying. Like, I was just like, oh, whatever, fuck this. And then when they said that the whole ship had died, and I'm just like, how did it die? I don't understand. Yes. Sorry, my mom. She's like, why are you screaming? Either way, that happened. And then we find out that Jackson sacrificed himself.
Oh, like I obviously didn't like him just because of like the traitor thing. But then at that point, I was just like, oh, you're making it really hard to hate you right now.
I didn't know if I hated him. I mean,
it's probably just because I shipped him with her and Nick too much. So I was just like, Jackson, just go away. No one
it's not that I don't feel like it's because I shipped Nick and Hannah. I think it was more because I felt so betrayed when we found out that he was in it with Falk, that I was just like, whatever. Like, I just couldn't bother with him. Like, I was like, no. But it was really sad because, I mean, I guess he did have his kind of like redemption circle in a way, but it was he could have prevented all of this fucking thing from the start.
Yes, he could have. And then, okay, let's talk about what are they even called? Those the like slugs that like kill people. Or like the leeches, them things.
I fucking swear. I fucking swear these books give me the nightmares every fucking time I think about them. The first book, I felt like they were talking about fucking zombies, and then we have this, and they're talking about fucking leeches and slugs, and I was like, what is this? What is this? And then when we found out that they were trapped down there with those fucking things, I was like, they're gonna die.
Yeah, and then
someone's gonna die at that point, and then Nick died after that. So I was like, great, this is great.
But then like the part where like they're having their like lovely little kiss scene, and then there's like one. It's just like little did the two lovebirds know that this was like hovering above them or something. I was just like, oh my god, it's just... and then it just like swoops down. Oh.
You know that moment where since they were separated at the beginning, and then they see each other for the first time, like after being like, well, not the first time, but I think the second time, because the first time was when he gave her the little drug thing, and then the second time was when they actually met after the whole thing. It was so fucking sweet. Like, I was just like, this is so cute. Like, I just love how I feel like Hannah did not know. I feel like Hannah liked him for a while now, but she just kind of
Just
like,
didn't want to admit it.
yeah, didn't want to admit it. But when they were together, when she was with him, and I was just like, oh, like I knew you liked him. Like, yeah, you liked him when you liked him. But it was really cute though. And then I feel like Nick had been waiting for that moment for so long.
Yeah.
And when it finally happened, it was just so nice and sweet to, to see them together. And then when they first kissed, it was just like, oh, my babies. Oh.
My babies are all grown up.
Exactly. Like finally admitting to each other that they love each other. Oh. But yeah, I just really enjoy that. I just really love their dynamic, really, to be honest. I feel like I feel like Nick didn't, what's it called, like comparison with Jackson. Jackson was like, don't do anything, don't do this, stay where you are or come here. But I feel like that it's because of his alliance with Falk, or because he was with them from the beginning. But I just love how Nick didn't like stop her from doing things that she wanted to do, if that makes sense. Like she respected like all of her options and like all of her her decisions, and I really enjoy that. I mean, obviously he was scared as fuck for her, but I just love how he was just very supportive, and I feel like that's why I love them together, because they just didn't, made each other stop doing whatever they were doing because they were in love, or their feelings for each other to stop them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
they were just so cute. I loved the one part where it was just like when like all the people on the ship were like getting sucked out or something, and it was like showing you all the different names, and they were all authors.
yeah,
It was like
I saw
Victoria
that.
Aveyard, Veronica Rossi, and all of them. Like that was so funny and cool. I loved that. Just such a little small detail. Oh my God. Off topic, but one of my Christmas videos, you need to pay attention to something that's in it. Just because, like, you're kind of in it. But, like, you have to pay attention. Okay, I just wanted to say that. Sorry.
Wait, which day is it?
It's going to be on my the second one I pull.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, because then I'm gonna be noticing everything on all your videos, and I'm not gonna know which one it is.
You're gonna have a whole list of stuff. It's like, is it this? Is it this? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Okay, that was off topic. What was it? Oh yeah, we're talking about the pages. What format is your favorite? I think mine's the texting.
There were
whatever that
I
is.
feel like compared to Illuminate, there were so many surveillance
Oh my God.
camera ones.
That was like, I remember from Illumina, I was saying, like, I think we both said that was our least favorite one.
No, you said you
Oh.
liked it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
I
you
did
and
not like
Jen,
this.
you and Jen said that you liked it because it gave you another perspective of it, and I said I disliked it because it just. I mean, I guess I did like it at like the very beginning because it gave you some perspective. But in this book, there was
Oh, yeah.
so many surveillance and so many stuff happening, and I understand that. But it was just so many. Like I was just like, oh my God, another surveillance one.
There was.
Oh my God. But I think.
kept checking how many pages it was going to be. I was like, oh, how many pages?
But I feel like since it was because it was being told from like a file type of thing, like they were just kind of like going back from it. So I feel like they needed to have the surveillance ones, and some of them I really did enjoy, but there were some others that I felt like weren't necessary, and I felt like they would have been projected more like better, as if it was like a conversation, or a doodle or something. I don't know, but that's just me. But at the same time, I felt like some of them were like way too many surveillance cameras type thing. But what I really enjoyed was the doodles one, because I enjoyed doodles a lot.
Yeah,
and I think I obviously did enjoy also like the different formats. For example, when they were kind of like the Aiden format in Illuminate, when they were like words like going spiraling or around the page, and I enjoyed because I was turning my book, and I enjoy that because it was like really fun to interact with it. What else did I enjoy? I don't know what else. What other? The chats were always fun. I think the chats are there. It's like the favorite. Always, it's a favorite.
Yeah,
Because you
I
just
agree with
because
that.
you get more of a sense of the character, but how they're talking and like their language, and how they interact with other characters. So that's for sure. Um, but yeah, I think that's my favorite too. We can all agree now that we dislike the surveillance ones.
Oh, I definitely didn't like them in this one.
I think there were more. I think there were more, a lot more surveillance footage than Illuminate. I think in Illuminate were much less,
Yeah.
but it was because I think there was more talking like with Aiden, Katie, and like and other characters. But I guess. What did you think when Hannah was talking to Falk, and then Falk told her about how Nick had killed people or killed a girl,
Oh my
and
God.
how he got his wings tattoo?
That was so sad.
And then when she confronted him and she's like, "Did you kill her or not?" And he just didn't say anything. Okay, bye. I got my answer. And I'm just like,
It was,
I remember just going like, dude, you're on the verge of like ending your life, and this is what you're doing. Like, he's the only person that could like help you, and you're doing this. Like, what the hell? It was really scary. I was just like, what's gonna happen? And then when she went back to him and to talk to him, and then he explained everything, and I was like, oh my baby, he could kill a fly. He could. Oh my god, because he
but it was
didn't.
so cute though. That he was just like, I did it for my brother, and I was just like,
It just didn't add up when he killed the person in the bathroom, and he felt like so
yeah,
conflicted. Like
yeah,
it just didn't make sense when he was telling that person that he had killed the other, like the girl and the other, like her family and stuff. And I was like, doesn't make any sense. Like he felt so conflicted killing the person in the bathroom, like just because he was gonna be died. I don't understand. But it just felt really sad.
yeah,
I felt really sad about that. And it was nice to see it because he had it just showed that he had like a sensitive side, I guess you could say. Because it looked like when he was talking to Hannah about it, like he was having a really hard time to tell her. And I feel like he doesn't really tell that story a lot,
no, definitely
obviously.
not.
But yeah, that was something. What was what they were called, the Russian knives club thing?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Rush,
something knives.
yeah, Russian
Knives.
knives or something like a little group.
Mm-hmm.
That was sad. Like literally all of them died, and like Nick could have basically would have died if he had have left, and he had to beg to leave.
I felt really bad for Ella though because her father
Oh yeah, and
died,
she was just like, "Is Daddy dead?" And
and yeah,
everyone's dads were dying in this book.
I thought when they said that Isaac Grant was, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know that name, but then I was like, oh, it's Katie's dad. I remember because I remember in Illuminate she was always mentioning him or like or whatever time she had, and how she hoped like he was alive and shit like that. She thought he was dead.
Yeah,
So when we have him on, and I'm like, oh my god, he's not dead. Holy fuck. But yeah, it was really fun. Um, and I just love how Hannah was like, okay, so I don't have any medicine, but I'm gonna give you the drug. It's gonna
yeah.
help you stay awake. So it was just
And,
really funny.
I love the part where she was just like, he's like, it's kind of wearing off. She was like, lick the spoon.
Yeah, exactly. Lick the spoon. He's like, are you serious? Lick the spoon. If you want to survive, lick the spoon.
It's funny.
Yeah, I love this book a lot. What do you think it exceeded your expectations? The book that
Definitely. Like I had like I was so excited for it because I had obviously my expectations for it, but I thought like for some reason I just thought it's not gonna be as good as Illumina. I just feel like it's gonna be one of those books where the second book is not gonna be as good. But I was wrong, and I'm so delighted that I was wrong because I was hoping it was gonna be as good, and it was. So it's a great day, and it just makes the expectations for the third book even so much more like higher because the third book has to like the amount of times both of these books have blown my mind. Like the third book has to try to do that again, which I know it's going to easily do because I don't even know what's going to happen, and
I don't know what's gonna happen in the third book. Honestly, I have no idea. Like I said, I just really hope that we see Katie and
Yeah,
Ezra and like
interaction.
interactions. And I don't know, is this gonna be like a trilogy? Is it?
I have no idea. I'm assuming it. I think it is a trilogy. I hope it's a bit like 4 books. I'd love if it was 4.
I
But
don't
then
know.
I don't know. I wonder what color the cover's going to be.
What color do you think is gonna be?
Yeah. I don't know.
I want it to be green.
Yeah, I was literally thinking green.
Oh my
I was
god, Kevin, we're fucking twins. I swear to God, we're twins. I'm not
because I
joking.
was
Every single time we talk, there's something we're thinking the same or
because I
doing
was
the same.
literally I was just looking at the 2 books and I was like, ooh, a green would look nice against that blue.
I feel like a green would be looking good or purple maybe, but I
Like
feel like
this kind of green.
no darker, like
Yeah, I think darker too.
darker green. Yeah, I hope
Oh
so.
yeah, it would look really nice if like that one. Ooh, they should do that.
Or maybe a combination of like the colors they have already, like green, like I don't know, like it would look like a nebula type thing, if that makes sense. Like green and like blue and orange. That would look
I could
so
see a
good.
purple too for some reason.
Purple, and then we can see it's red. or, or like yellow. No, I don't feel like it could be yellow because Illuminate has
Yeah, it has
yellowish.
yellow in it.
So it has to be green or purple.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna be green. I hope it's
yeah,
green
I
because
hope it's green too.
I think it will make a nice combo.
Yeah,
What
that
do you
looks really
think?
nice.
What do you think? Do you have any idea what it could be called?
I don't know, like Aquarius.
Wait, Illuminate, Gemina.
An
I don't
Aquarius.
know.
Uh,
Gemina,
I don't know.
Illuminate. I have no
No idea.
idea. Mm-mm,
We'd have to
no,
know some sort of the plot to have any guess.
I don't know.
Because I'm assuming that
But
like, if it's the last book, it's just going to be showing us how they're going to take down the Illuminati group or whatever. So then, how like I don't know how you'd call that, like conquer or
the
destroy.
Illuminate group or the Illuminate group is the good guys, right?
Oh yeah. Well, who then the bad guys is the girl, but I don't remember what group they're in.
They're the high people from the
Oh, No, wait, not UTA. B-Tech.
hmm
Unless it's going to be called that.
no.
B-Tech. B-Tech, whatever it's called.
Maybe it's something to maybe it's by like something bi something
Bye bye.
by binary bin I don't know something. I don't know, but I want it to be green. That's for sure, like dark green.
We'll sign up. We'll start a petition.
Make it green.
Or I'll just tweet the publishers like make it green.
I actually, when I finished Illuminate, I tweeted out that I finished, and I had so many emotions. Amie Kaufman and Kristoff liked my post, and I freaked out. I was like, "Oh my god!" When I finished Illuminate, actually, I attached. I think I tagged Kristoff, and he replied to me, and he's like, "Oh, I'm
Oh
so
yeah, he
glad you
did. Yeah,
enjoyed it." I was like, "Oh!"
I remember that.
Yeah, I freaked out. I'm still freaking out over the people, but yeah. Um, what else? What are your favorite parts? What's your favorite part?
Ooh, putting me on the spot here. Um, I think either the kiss scene or the scene where like we finally figure out that like Ella's not actually dead, like she didn't get killed by that like leech or whatever. So like it just like we find out she got attacked, and then like there's so long until we finally realize she's not dead. Either that or the kiss scene. I'm gonna probably go with the kiss scene just because it like melted my heart.
I think I think my favorite scene is gonna be so low key, but they were Hannah and Nick were not together. I think they were talking to each other to the palm screen thing, and she was they were trying to go to sleep, but they couldn't sleep, and he was just so sweet to her, and I was just like, oh, I want that to me. And it was just so sweet. Like they were just like talking. He was just making sure she was okay, and then she's just talking to him sweet back. I mean, it was just completely different Hannah from from the beginning. So it was really sweet to see that like little shift, and it was just really sweet. And he's like, "Good night, Your Highness. Good night." Yeah, it's like,
Oh yes, I love what
oh.
he called her.
Oh, and I just love how also it's not one of my favorites, but something that I love when Ella starts talking to her. It's like, "Oh, hi, Your Highness. We finally meet," and she's like, "What?" But yeah, I love that. And what are
Oh,
your
that's the thing I love about Ella when she was doing like her little video chat messages to her friend, and she's just like, "Your fish is still alive,"
oh,
and oh,
oh,
they're
I
so
don't think
cute.
she's alive though. So sad. So wait. What are your least favorite parts?
That's a hard one to pick because I don't think there's not anything that really annoying. Obviously, the part when I thought they were dead, but then we found out they're not. So, um, I I could just say like my least favorite is that those security footage tape parts, but that's not even a part. That's just a technique of how they told it. Because realistically, there really isn't any part of it that I didn't like.
I don't think I dislike any part, to be honest, because I feel like everything just like worked. Like
Yeah,
everything was just very like flowing together. Like at the beginning, it started really slow, but then when it gets to the like when it's happening, my friend. It just goes straight there, like straight adrenaline all the way through. And I remember I couldn't stop reading it. I was like, where the fuck do I stop reading? Like everything's
oh
happening
yeah,
right now. Like
literally, that was the same as me. Yeah,
where? It was so hard to stop, and I said, if I stop right now, it's it feels like I'm gonna. It's just gonna. It's like when you're watching a movie and it's getting so excited, and you have to pause it, then you come back. It's just like not the same feeling, you know. So it
yeah.
was just like I don't know. And I remember reading it in like I think I read it in like 2 sittings or three, I think. But it was just so annoying when I had to like, oh fuck, I have to go to sleep. Like I don't want to go to sleep. I want to read this, blah blah blah. It was so good though.
I
I
had,
don't.
I had to. I was reading, and like it got to the part where, um, we find out like apparently that they all died, and then it goes back to like the courtroom case,
Mhm.
and I had to put the book down because like my dinner was ready, so I had to go eat. But I was literally just like, oh my god, they're all dead. And like realistically, if that happened, I would have just kept reading, and I would have found out straight away. No, they're not dead. But I was like, for a solid 10 minutes or whatever, eating my dinner, I was like, they're dead. Like they are dead. But if I hadn't have it stopped, I would have like never have had that feeling of, oh my god, they're all dead.
Yeah, I feel like. I mean, I guess you could say also that the part that is like where the security footage, but at the same time, I feel like it's because I just wanted to see more interactions between the characters, and at the same time, I also it was kind of weird, like how some of the security footage they had conversations. Like it's like I wasn't sure because in Illuminate it felt like you couldn't hear what they were saying, but in this one apparently you could, or
Hmm.
or they were interpreting the security footage. I don't know, but I think that's the only difference that I saw from the previous book to this one. But either way, I just still didn't really fully love it at the end. So I guess I did dislike that too. I guess like you, I suppose.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I really didn't dislike any part of it because everything was just happening so fast. So
Exactly. You didn't even get time to not like anything.
exactly, exactly, nothing. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know if you have anything else to talk about.
I don't think so. I think I got everything off my chest.
I just want to say I love Nick a lot.
I
Nick
love
is
you.
bae. I love you, Nick fan over here. Um,
Also, Nick fan.
and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, what are we reading for December?
For December, we are reading. Hold on, let me get
Are
it.
you? Oh, I thought you had it on over there in your nightstand or something.
We are reading What Light by J. Asher. And yeah, this book cover is actually really pretty. Like it really, really is. Like it has lots of snowflakes. It's just so pretty.
I think that only happens in the UK
And
edition.
it's really thin.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Hope hopefully we like it, or I like it, because I read one book by him and I really disliked it.
I didn't realize it was a man.
It's a man.
It's only 249 pages.
Probably can read it in the airplane or something when I go back
Mhm.
to my home. So yeah, we shall see. But yeah, we're reading What Like Went by Jay Asher. And I hope you enjoyed this live show. And sorry that Jen couldn't come, but she texted me and she said that her internet was not working properly and she was gonna try to come in if she got it to work. So I'm guessing she didn't. But
Oh well.
hopefully she will join us for our next live show, which I think is coming when we come back in January.
Yeah.
So yeah, so really excited. I hope you like. I hope you got like. I hope you guys like this live show, and we hope we to see each other in the future. Anything else to add, Kevin?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, let's make it awkward now. We're gonna say goodbye at three. One,
Oh,
2, 3. Bye.
bye.